Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today topics gonna have for you is, will you be rich and famous by what, how and when? Today's very fun and interesting topic featuring Nine-Tailed Fox Lady. She is very famous and popular in the Asian culture, Eastern side culture, in blessing people with fame and fortune. You know, a lot of Taiwanese girls and young women all worship her to pray for fame and fortune. So today, going to channel her energy in bringing you guys a message that you want to hear, like, will you be rich and famous by how, what and when? Okay, so we can choose like three power for you guys. There's power number 1, power number 2, power number 3, and power number 1 would be this very beautiful eucalyptus stone, and power number 2 would be the beautiful peacock, and the power number 3 would be this very beautiful green stone. So choose a pile. So I'm going to start with pile number 1 now, and all these cards pre-shuffle to like save us time, energy. So pile number 1, here's a reading. There's the Nine of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles and the Strength card and the 2 of Pentacles card. So for you guys that choose powers number 1, this 4 card kind have a message for you that you might be struggling financially right now, and it might bring you like unsettling nightmares or not sleeping well. You know, you have to juggle your finances pretty hard these days, you know, like juggling your money, your health, your job. Might be having difficulty of getting a job, a good employment, or balancing your money. But today's question is, will you be rich and famous, and by what, how and when? You know, so with the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles, followed by the Strength card. These cards suggest that you can become a writer, you know, become a writer about producing a self-help book. You know, these days people can self-publish their own book, you know, online through Kindle or through Amazon. So you guys might hit fame and fortune by writing a book about balancing budget, or about self-help book, or about any book that relate to finance, or how you fix your financial situation. Anything that have to do with self-help, self-esteem. You know, a lot of popular books are do with like improving people's self-esteem. So I have these 2 oracle cards for you guys as well. This card, which right here, and the next card is very sexy. So the other option is like for you guys to self-publish a book on something that is very erotic or something like that. Erotic story, can be fiction or non-fiction, about something about sensual fantasy. Would be very helpful. Will bring you fame and fortune. You know, something that people can read at night or read at any time of the day. I know, like the 50 Shades of Grey author is actually a woman in England, and she wrote the 50 Shades of Grey and is worldwide famous. You know, so the spirit or Nine-Tailed Fox Lady might suggest that will you be rich and famous? How, what, and what and by what, you know, is like you can do self-published book, you know, about something that related to sensual fantasy, or something to do with self-help, with self-esteem. Very popular choices to write your own book, and you'll be able to achieve fame and fortune by doing fantasy books, novel, or self-help book. How many years it would take you to become famous? I intuitively read that by 2 years by 2 years you'll be rich and famous if you hit the point about people downloading your book or become a real like hardcover book, worldwide shipping. So hope you enjoyed this reading. If you like this reading, remember to give it a thumbs up, share this video, hit the notification bell, subscribe to this channel, leave your comment below. If you like to enjoy this video, remember to subscribe. I would like to hear from you. So thank you, File 101, for watching today's reading. I hope to inspire you to do something, do something that genuine, pure, like in your heart, something that's fearless. I feel like many people these days, like they keep thinking about what they can't do rather than what they can do, because society or how their parents or they taught them to not to do something, or they think that they're not good at doing something. It's all about making the quick bucks, the quick money, but what about like the 10-year-old like when you're a child, when you're 10 years old or 8 years old, what were your dream, what were you dream of being about growing up? I feel like when you're 10 or 8 years old, your dream career is very pure and genuine and fearless, and you should go after that dreams, rather than living life with regret. You should just go for it. So I hope this reading will give you inspiration and reaching for your goal, reaching for your dreams, and be fearless. So thank you for watching Power Number 1. Hope you see the other reading soon. Bye. So here I'm going to go for Power Number 2. Welcome, Power Number 2, to your reading. Today's topic we talk about will you be rich and famous by what, when, and how. So I have 4 cards pre-shuffled for you guys. So see. So there is like the 4 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. So these 4 cards are mostly Swords cards, so it's do with air. Air is usually do about like thinking and writing. So with the 4 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, for you, Power Number 2, I think that recently you went through a betrayal, or you lost something that is very significant for you, and you're still doing some healing from it. You're still taking a break. You might have been through a breakup or a job loss or a friend betraying you, but you're not giving up. You're very strong, even though you've been through this heartbreak, this heartache about being betrayed. So, but this topic is going to talk about will you be rich and famous, by what, when, and how, So, will you be rich and famous, seeing these cards, the 10 of Swords, it's kind of see like a loss of life, like generally, generally in the tarot reading is like ending something, reaching the lowest point. 4 of Swords about resting, and 3 of Swords about heartache, So I feel like you guys might be writer or blogger, So you might be rich and famous by blogging or writing a horror movie, a horror movie, a thriller, a psychological thriller, or a erotic thriller movie, being a screenwriter. You might be rich and famous and reaching to Hollywood, or even selling a script to Netflix, doing writing about story, about horror, about breakups, about breakup or comedy or psychological thriller, blogging will help you, and even starting a YouTube channel, sharing your views about horror story, or your ideas or your views or story might be bring you fame and fortune, or bring you views or viewers or people noticing you to collaborate with you. You might reach to Hollywood, who knows, a lot of YouTubers, they do YouTube and they actually went beyond YouTube and become Hollywood stars. So but the 10 of Swords and the 4 of Swords about loss of life, breaking, taking a break. So psychological thriller, thriller movie, horror movie is about horror and usually people watch it in like time, so it gotta make sense that you can do like a horror story, writing a horror story. And for this note card, will you be reaching famous by how when some of you might be a singer, songwriter, or can become a celebrity. I feel like how you reach fame and fortune and when and how. I see 3 years, 3 weeks to 3 years, you will reach fame and fortune. If you're into singing or songwriting, starting a YouTube channel is not bad. TikTok is not bad. Instagram not bad. Putting yourself out there, sharing your singing, sharing your songs. Like Charlie Puth, one of these Charlie Puth and Justin Bieber, one of these two singer. They published their song on YouTube and they gain fame and fortune. Getting record deals. So you should use some time and making song and put it on YouTube, put it on TikTok, put it on Instagram, so you might achieve fame and fortune and financial success and be rich and famous. If you don't try, you never know. So you should put yourself out there, and you're into singing or songwriting, then definitely you should do that. And some of you watching, you might become a politician, and you can be rich and famous by being a politician. Those that are into politics or debate, you should definitely consider about applying to become a politician. Being a politician can bring you become rich and famous as well. You can help people. You use your politician power to help less fortunate people or help improve society. Help improve the food and water system is very good. Very cool. Just not just about being rich and famous, but actually about helping people. So part number 2, I hope that you enjoy your reading. I hope that inspire you in some way to reach out for your goal, reach out for your dreams, and don't give up. Sometimes society keep telling us to not do something or say we're not good at something, but if you don't try, you never know. Try to be fearless. Try to be genuine to yourself. Try to be pure to yourself. Thinking about what do you want to do when you're 10 years old. Don't give up about that dream. I feel like when you're your childhood dream career is most genuine, most pure. That's when the time that you're not affected by society, what society say you can or can't do. So go reach out for your dreams. Go try it out. Go try. If you're into politics, go try to become a politician. If you're into singing or songwriting, go try and become a singer. Publish your song to Spotify, YouTube, or Instagram. Make yourself known. You might become rich and famous. So comment down there. What do you think about this video that inspire you? So if you like this video, remember to subscribe and click the notification bell for more video coming. So thanks for watching. Part number 2. See you next time. So now I'm going for part number 3. Part number 3, welcome to your reading. Today's topic I'm going to talk about, will you be rich and famous by what and how and when. So I have these 4 tarot cards. That's what I pre-shuffle for you. So welcome to your reading. This one, this beautiful theme out there is nine-tailed fox lady, and she is very, very popular in the eastern atmosphere in Asia. To Thailand, Taiwan, Hong Kong. She's supposedly those that are worship her will achieve fame and fortune. You grant people fame and fortune to be rich and famous. A lot of Taiwanese girls that want to become a celebrity, or guys and girls will pray to nine-tailed fox lady. She is very popular goddess, very popular central goddess, for fame and fortune, to help people to be rich and famous. So welcome to your reading. And I have one of your 4 tarot cards is the Page of Wands. Two of Cups. Here. 7 Cups. And the 3 of Cups. Okay. So I know that today's topic is about like will you be rich and famous, but the other message coming through by spirit is telling you that good news coming to your way. Your soulmate is coming soon. Even though your soulmate have a lot of option. When the Seven Cup, like this, your soulmate, the guy or the girl that you're crushing on have lots of options, lots of secret admirer, but they choose you. They choose to be with you. So there's like the Three of Cups. There's much to celebrate about. I know that a lot other tarot reader will say that the Three of Cups that there would be a third party situation or something like that. But don't fall for it. Like don't put yourself in despair. See in the bright side. It'd be like Three of Cups to be something to celebrate about, like the person that is hella fine, that you're attracted to, that all these options in their life, they choose you, choose to be with you. So there's so much to celebrate about, so much to get drinks or go to a party to celebrate about or to share about, your Instagram or do any social media platform that you have. So you go get back to like, will you be rich and famous, by what, when, and how, I did do side cards right here for you. No card. It'd be funny here and screenwriter. So for power number 3, you guys might be similar to me that you're into screenwriting. You may be into screenwriting, into movies. For you, how to be rich and famous, or will you be rich and famous, is by writing a very funny comedy, a very funny comedy TV show, or a very funny skit, or a very funny feature film script. You might be rich and famous by doing that. So I can see that the time that you like meet your soulmate is the same time that you're going to achieve fame and fortune. To be rich and famous. Similar to like the screenwriter that wrote Legally Blonde. The comedy movie about Reese Witherspoon going to law school at Harvard. The little background story about the screenwriter, like she was very like totally broke during her 20s, and then after she got married to her husband, she wrote Legally Blonde. And she didn't become a millionaire. She became rich and famous. For some reason, she was very broke and they have so much credit card that she didn't thought that she need the reason to sign a prenup. So after like 10 years, they got divorced. Like she have to pay $10,000 for her ex-husband in living expense. Even though they have no children together. So the moral story is that if you meet your soulmate and you got married, you should totally like get a prenup, because it's in the card that you'll be rich and famous, writing a comedy skit, being a funny screenwriter, very interesting, very fun, so you actually bring joy to people through movie, through books is very powerful, very exciting thing. You actually bring other people into your world and make them forget about like shady stuff that happening in their life right in current moment. They're bringing people out into your world. It's very fun, very cool. So trying doing a comedy skit. I saw like I don't know if you guys like watch like Stephen He on YouTube. He wanted to be a actor in Hollywood, but then he keep getting rejected. So then he started doing comedy skit, like very short form comedy skit on YouTube Shorts and stuff. And he got over like millions of followers, subscribers, and making a decent money on YouTube. Actually become rich and famous. So you can start something small to something big. Like doing like comedy skit on TikTok. I see a lot of people they doing like comedy skit, like pretending to be the Kardashian. That chick, I don't remember her name, but then she got pretty famous and a lot of likes and a lot of like share and then followers and stuff. So you should consider doing comedy skit, do YouTube, do TikTok, do Instagram, and you should definitely go for Hollywood too. Reach for your star. Don't let it stop you. don't let it stop you for reaching your dreams, you know. So, part number 3, I'm going to end this reading here. I hope you enjoy your reading. I hope that inspire you. I hope that this message give you a positive energy so you can reach for your dreams and go for it, you know. If you don't go for it, you never know, you know. Just go for it. Being rich and famous, don't let people think that being rich and famous, being vain or being like unreachable, you know. Anything is possible, you know. Keanu Reeves, you know, he was born in Canada, but he's like he wanted to be an actor, you know, and he took a train or took a bus and come to United States and to Hollywood, and then he became a very big star, you know, Keanu Reeves, you know. If he didn't like dream about being an actor and not taking action of going to Hollywood, like he wouldn't be rich and famous, you know. So I feel like you have to take the first step. You have to be brave and go for it, you know. Just don't let people stop you for reaching your goals and dreams. So if you like this video, remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more reading coming into your way. So thank you, part number 3, for watching. See you soon.